At Jinju, we saw a stunning lantern festival, rode a boat, trashed the hotel, saw various performances, overpaid for tickets, visited the fortress, watched a drone show. We took first class, second class, and pedal trains. Let's go. On our trip to Jinju, we traveled in first class on the way there and returned in second class on the KTX bullet train. You can take the KTX bullet train from Seoul and it will take about 3.5 hours. The KTX trains can reach speeds of up to 300 km per hour, which makes them one of the fastest train systems in the world. First class has 3 seats in 1-2 configuration, making the carriage appear spacious. This explains why the seats were wider and reclining with extra legroom for added comfort. The second class carriage had 2 seats in both sides, so the seats were narrower and didn't offer as much space as in first class. However, they were still soft and comfortable. Both first and second class offer charging ports for devices and hooks for bags. The toilets in both carriages were the same size and had the same facilities, but the bathroom in first class was a bit messy. Got paper on the floor, splashes are everywhere. There was a vending machine with casual drinks. Everything seemed pretty standard to me. Wi-Fi is free in both first and second class, and it's really good. With VPN I was getting 10 megabits, and without VPN I was getting 12 to 13 megabits. Cost-wise, a second-class ticket from Seoul to Jinju is about £33 or around $43, and first-class costs £45, which is around $60. I don't think it's worth paying extra if you're traveling with others. Comfort-wise, there is barely any difference, but if you are traveling alone, it might be a good option to get a single seat on first class. We're in Jinju for the famous Lantern Festival and we're really looking forward to it. Jinju is known for its rich culture and history, and the festival is supposed to be an incredible experience. So let's go and find out what makes it so special. We stayed at the budget-friendly Happy Owl Hotel, and as the name suggests, it had an owl theme. We were greeted by lots of owls both outside and inside the hotel. Checking in was super easy. We used a self-check-in machine, which is pretty common in Korea. Once you have booked online, you just type a few digits from your reference number into the machine. It's quick, easy and efficient. Job done. And the owl theme, it was everywhere. There were a few owl figures in the lift, pictures of owls hanging on the walls, and more owl decorations in the hallway before we entered our room. The room was spacious and had more than we expected, including few unexpected extras for a little fun. It's quite common to find these surprises in budget hotels in Korea. The bathroom also had a high-tech toilet. The buttons controlled functions like washing, drying and heating the seat, offering a pretty unique experience. Plus, we had a decent view of the street. Nothing to complain about. The hotel had a communal room where you could grab drinks and breakfast in the morning, but we didn't get around to trying it. The hotel was £45, roughly $60 per night, which was good value given that there was a festival in the town. I wonder what this means. Let's find out. Oh my gosh! Oh, oops! Oh, now we know. Before heading to the Lantern Festival in the evening, we decided to check out one of the Jinju's attractions, the rail bike. When we arrived at the station, a friendly lady helped us with purchasing tickets. It was about £8 or $10 per person. Everything looked so cute, the decorations, the bikes, and the railroad, but it looked like the park hadn't been maintained for a few years. We comfortably sat on one of the rail bikes, and off we went. This is hard work, you know? I know. It's not easy. It is quite hard. We saw so many cute characters on the way. The riding took about 30 minutes each way, and it all depends on how fast you pedal. Right across from the rail bike, we popped into a beautiful cafe called Ahora. The coffee was just an excuse. The real highlight was the stunning view of the Nam River from above. It was the perfect spot to relax and take in the scenery. On the way to the fortress, we came across a small park where people had taken off their shoes and were walking barefoot along the pathway. Koreans believe that walking barefoot has some health benefits. We roamed around the park and saw the preparation for the festival. There were many vendors already selling food and attracting the crowds. This is Hammer, Jinju's mascot. You can see Hammer everywhere. We left the park and went straight to the fortress. Here we roamed around, had lunch, and took some photos with various figures. We also visited the courtyard and admired the beautiful traditional architecture. It really felt like we had stepped back in time. The atmosphere was peaceful and relaxing. Back in the day, this fortress housed many administrative offices and command centers during the Joseon dynasty. As we left the courtyard, we met many Korean historical figures, both men and women dressed in traditional attire like the hanbok, showing Korean culture and tradition. We overpaid for the fortress entrance. We could have just bought a day pass for the price of 2 single tickets, but instead we bought a single ticket and then again we had to pay for a day pass because during the day you will go in and out of the fortress multiple times for various activities. Ticket for
21.55.
The boat ride tickets were about £4.50 or $6 each. The ride lasted around 20 minutes, but you need to reserve a time slot. The only available slot was at 9:30. Jinju is worth visiting just for the fortress at any time of the year. It is beautiful here. It's even better if you can visit during the Lantern Festival, which lasts 2 to 3 weeks in October. That's it from Jinju Lantern Festival. It has been a long and interesting day.